So I'm going to allow our panelists to introduce themselves and say a little bit about themselves. We'll let Marvel take this one off first. But many of our friends here have been with us for doing these events for many years, and a couple of them are you. So we're going to start off, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself and describe what your post-secondary option is. So introduce yourself, and then what is your post-secondary option? Would you like to start?
I'll start. Hi, I'm Sergeant Nelson with the Wisconsin Army National Guard. My post-secondary option is the military, obviously. There's active duty military for those that don't want to go to college right away, do 3 or 4 years of military and come back and pay for college. Or National Guard offers, go away for a couple of weeks for training, come back, and just serve 1 week in a month. And our option is you can go to their colleges and we'll pay your tuition.
All right. My name is Manuel Santiago. I'm representing Milwaukee Area Technical College, along with the other 15 tech colleges within the state system. Our academic offerings are very technical. As you know, we do go up to the associate degree, but we also have shorter programs, certificate programs, and 1-year technical diplomas. One of the main features is the way we set up our programs to follow pathways. Essentially, it's a way of starting small and adding on to your education to earn bigger degrees. So it's from certificate to diploma to associate degree, and then using the associate degrees to transfer to 4-year colleges. On top of that, our occupational associate degrees are applied science degrees. They all have transfer options to 4-year colleges, specifically with agreements that we have forged with other institutions. But then we have our School of Liberal Arts and Sciences, where you can earn a general 2-year degree in Associate in Science or an Associate in Arts, and transfer that to a 4-year college. That option has more flexibility, and it's basically considered the first 2 years of a 4-year degree. A lot of flexibility. A lot of colleges take our transfer students at the next school. That's where you will choose your major and continue your studies into a bachelor's degree.
Good evening. My name is Cindy Flores, and I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions at Carroll University. So here, representing Carroll University as well as private colleges in Wisconsin. Right now, there are 24 private colleges in the state of Wisconsin, and they're all over the place. And you probably know some of them, like Marquette, MSOE, Northridge. The advantages of just going to a private college, besides it being smaller in terms of class sizes, we also offer just a wide variety of just different fields to choose from. Although we're thinking smaller, we have quite a bit to choose from in terms of programs. Also, we will give you a class in what you want to study right away your freshman year. So you'll see a lot of that with private colleges. That way you know right away whether you want to do that or if you want to switch out. You're not wasting your time. You can easily switch out into another field and still be on track with a faster graduation rate. And there's also programs that are offered with our private colleges where you can graduate in 3 years with bachelor's degrees or get 2 degrees in a short amount of time, such as a bachelor's and master's in 4.5 years, 5 years. So that's very nice to get 2 degrees in a short amount of time. Trying to bust that myth of private colleges being more expensive. They are in terms of cost. However, there's quite a bit of money that you don't really hear about in terms of just private colleges. So as an example, again, because I work for Carroll, our tuition at Carroll right now, it's about $40,000. However, we give scholarships right now from $10,000 to $20,000, just based on GPA and ACT. So that would be about, as an example, half their tuition. And from there, we get a lot of private donors. So just donations from people who give money to our school, and a lot of this, again, private colleges get donations from private donors. So in addition to your scholarship, you get private donor money as well. And then, at least at Carroll, we can give you a job your first year that can be related to whatever you want to study. And then there's also scholarships on top of that you'll see that other schools offer, private colleges offer, that can be related to your major, that can be related to talents or skills. So there's a lot of money out there to help bring that cost of private college down.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Habermill of Habermill Electric. I'm here to represent the apprenticeships from the state of Wisconsin. The state of Wisconsin offers apprenticeships in the construction trades, in the industrial trades, in the service trades, such as barber and cosmetology, cook, chef, electrical line workers. Construction would be electrical, carpentry. Industrial trades would be a mold maker, tool and die maker. And then they also have different apprenticeships go different lengths of years. Electrical is a 5-year apprenticeship, some of them are a 2 or a 3-year apprenticeship. You basically work and you go to school and you get paid to go to school, which is nice. So it's different than going to college and then get a job afterwards. So apprenticeship, you would be paid and going to school as you're working at the same time. So your school might be during the day, one day, and then it could be in the evening. It all depends on the trade that you choose.
Hi everybody, my name is Paul Gudlinski. I'm Interim Director of Admissions at UW-Oshkosh, and I'm representing all of UW system schools. So there are 13 4-year schools, as well as 13 campuses within the UW system. Some of you may have seen the news recently. Last week, the Board of Regents passed a motion that those 2-year schools, and the closest around here being UW-Waukesha, would become part of 4-year institutions. So in the very near future, UW-Waukesha will actually become part of UW-Milwaukee. At UW-Oshkosh, we are taking in UW-Fond du Lac and UW-Fox Valley. What does it mean? I don't know. There's a lot of details that need to be worked out, and right now there are more questions than answers. But the name changes and such will officially take place in July of this year. But don't expect too much of a drastic change right now. But just know that if you're looking at starting at a 2-year school, that 2-year school will now become part of a 4-year school. And if you're looking then at transferring to that particular school, the ease of transfer will be even greater, because you know that the courses that you are taking there, you're working with an advisor from that school, and you're able to easily transition. Now in the UW system, we cover schools from as big as 45,000 students in Madison to 500 students in UW-Manitowoc. So wide range of choices as far as size of schools. The majors that are offered, an incredible amount of majors. If you're able to stop at the UW system table earlier and pick up one of the books, it does have a list of majors, who offers them, whether it's bachelor's, master's, doctoral level courses. Cindy had mentioned about the tuition at the private schools being a little higher. Ours is lower because we're subsidized by the state as far as that tuition is concerned. So your tax dollars are subsidizing that particular tuition.
Thanks, thank you very much. Okay, I also did want to mention that all of these have all these funds, and presenters have tables out in the resource fair, right, out in the main commons. So feel free to stop there, either between sessions or after sessions. UW system. Yeah, and there's something for everybody. All of you have wonderful opportunities. So now I'd like you to think about, what does a student look like that comes to you college or career ready? So what does that look like to you? When a student comes to you college or career ready, what do you expect from them? Who would like to start? Oh, you want to start? Should we start then? Okay.
As we're looking at a student for admission to the university, what we start out with is a set of courses. So a core course selection that we are looking at: 4 English, 3 math, with the highest being at least Algebra 2, 3 sciences, 3 social sciences, and then 4 additional units, which could be additional math, English, science, social science. But foreign language comes into that as well, computer science courses. So that's the initial core of courses that we're looking at. So as you're working your way through high school and you know that you want to to go on to a college or university or a tech college, be sure that you're working with your counselor, that you are preparing yourself by taking the right courses, because minimum graduation requirement is not necessarily minimum admission requirement to a college or university. There's a difference. So be sure that you are studying those things. At UW Oshkosh, I can say that our average ACT last year for our incoming freshman class was about 22.4. So if you're right around there, you're sitting pretty well. If you're looking to apply to Madison, you're going to have to score higher than that. You're talking 26, 27, 28, and beyond to be eligible for admission there. So look at the schools that you are interested in and look at what their admission requirements are. For us, somebody who's college ready is somebody who is academically prepared to do it.
And the information, if I can just add for that, the admission requirements is in the book that's at the
Yes.
UW system. And if you look at one tonight, we have plenty in our office.
And just to go off Paul's point, at least for certain programs, also for certain colleges and universities, they may have specific classes that they would be looking for, or certain years of certain something. For example, like health sciences, typically anatomy and physiology, be able to take that in class, or in school, any AP classes related to the sciences, or math classes, stuff like that. I know some programs require at least 2 years of foreign language. So those are also very important to note. So I encourage you, if you are specifically looking into, especially like the health sciences or special programs, to reach out to schools that you're interested in to make sure that you're meeting the criteria that they're looking for. And it's never too early. We have freshmen already calling us, asking us what our programs really, in terms of detail, what they're looking for.
For the apprenticeship, the student, the person going into apprenticeships, pretty much is looking for we look for the same thing that the colleges and the tech schools do. Someone that is good in math, good thinking on their feet, and follow directions, can get along with people and changes as things change. When you get into, especially the trades, I represent the electrical trades. I'm an electrical contractor. You can have to switch in the middle of a day to something else. So you have to be very easygoing, not afraid to ask questions, retain which you're trained to do.
It's interesting to see how that's not against each other, and they're all agreeing with each other.
Sure. Let's see. Depending on what field the student goes into, we do have some special requirements. For example, healthcare, we would like to see a full year algebra, biology, chemistry, ABCs, all that seems better from high school. There's some engineering tracks where we're going to look for a certain score on the algebra test for our accuracy, or a certain score on ACT. So that's more for electrical engineering technologies. But overall, the profile of student that really fits into MATC, I have two of them that I'd like to highlight. One is the undecided student who just doesn't know exactly what they want to do just yet. So why spend a ton of money, travel far distances to kick off college? You know you want a bachelor's degree at some point. You can kick it off with a liberal arts program at a very low cost and an easy transition into college. But on the flip side, the other profile that we are looking at is a student who knows exactly what they want to do. The great thing about the associate degrees, our associate degrees, is that they are very technical, they're very focused in on their career. So from day one, you're taking classes that are directly related to your career. And being an associate degree is so short, we don't really have time for those students to kind of figure it out on their way. So that's why I say, it's a student who really knows that they've always wanted to be the electrical engineer, technologist, or the registered nurse, or the accountant. We have those short 2-year programs to get you on that path. Or I'm very undecided, I need 2 years to figure it out, and then you can pick a major at that school. And back to the ABCs or algebra that we'd be looking for. We don't exactly deny admission based on ACT scores or high school performance. We figure out what you're coming with, and if your program does require calculus, we build you up to that calculus. If you missed one semester of biology, in D, but your other semester was an A, then we just redo biology at the high school level. We do that in adult high school on campus. So you just redo those credits at METC, and then you get into your program shortly after.
This is a subject that's very, very near and dear to me. And I don't want to be the dark cloud up here, but you're going to hear it. Especially the kids in here. A prepared student, somebody that wants to enlist, tell you right now, 8 out of 10 kids that come to my office and say, I want to join the National Guard, can't. They cannot join. Normally, they have to take a test to come in the military, called the ASCAR test. You offer it at school. It's 8th grade math. How many high school seniors don't know times tables? Ask your high school junior or senior, just off the top of your head one day, what's 8 times 8? What's 7 times 6? They can't answer it. How many feet are in a yard? How many inches are in a foot? How many quarts are in a gallon? They don't know. They don't know. And it's not certain schools. It's schools all over the area. They can't pass the test. Kids that got B's and C's in high school can't pass the test. It's a fact. Number 2, law violations. I like to call myself Mr. Reality. The kids are always taken care of. They screw up, mom takes care of it, dad takes care of it, guidance counselor takes care of it, teacher takes care of it, principal takes care of it, judge takes care of it. Somebody always takes care of it, right? Kids are always taken care of. They come to me. I want to join the military. I have a possession of marijuana. Nope. Well, what if? Nope. Well, what if? Nope. Well, my dad is no. Nope. Well, what if I get a letter? Nope. You can't join. They're like, well, what do we do? Nothing. You can't join. Their whole lives, people will take care of. Oh, you need 6 credits to graduate. Somehow their last semester of their senior year, they get those 6 credits and they graduate, right? Not with us. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's nobody hooking you up. There's nobody taking care of you. No, you can't join. So my message to the kids is, things you do now, as freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and your parents tell you this is going to affect you the rest of your life, and whatever, I'm usually their first dose of reality. Why I say, no, you can't do it. And I'm not exaggerating. 8 out of 10 kids, not that I'm trying to recruit, that come to me and say, I want to join. You can't. Keep your noses clean. Stuff you do as a child will affect you. It will affect you a lot. It doesn't go away. Sorry.
That's okay, because it all ties together, that's, okay,
If I,
yeah, go ahead.
on the math thing, math is so important for anything that you're going into. We have students coming in who want to do engineering and they're just getting through algebra 2. That's a long path of math courses. Or you don't take a math in your senior year. If you ever played sports and you took a year off and then you decided you wanted to start the next year, it's not going to happen. You've lost all of that practice. So we continually stress math all the way through the senior year. Algebra 2 is our minimum, but we want to see beyond that. If you're applying to Madison and all you have is Algebra 2, it's not going to happen. And plus the majors that you're looking at require courses well beyond what you're taking in high school. The Algebra 2 that you are taking in high school is a non-degree credit course in college. You're paying for it and you're not getting any credit for it at graduation. So getting beyond that Algebra 2 is really important, and especially programs that you're looking at, anything in the sciences, anything in business, they all have calculus that are required as part of those. So you need to continually challenge yourself as you go on. And if you're only a freshman or sophomore, you're getting the information up front.
English, I'm sorry, English too.
English.
Don't write like you text your friends. And they all do.
Mhm.
They all do. And they have, it's not.
No, I thank you for that. So the academic preparedness, definitely taking the right classes, and that's why we spend time doing things like this and our academic and career planning week, which is coming up the second week of December, where we're gonna look at classes that you should take next. And then planning ahead and meeting with your counselor during junior conferences so that you can be sure that you have everything taken care of. And we will give you that same message, continue with that. You will continue. I think all of you will agree with that, and the English skills. So we know the academic skills are huge. We also know that doing the right things throughout high school is huge also. We all agree with that. All right, so the next question I'm going to ask is, once students are at your institution, once they're involved in your program or doing your post-high school option, what experiences should they be engaging in to maximize their opportunities for preparedness for a career? So, and once they're with you, what are things that they should be doing, or what are things that they can do that they might want to take advantage of so that they are most well prepared for life after they leave you?
What we really stress for students is involvement in activities. So any major that you're part of is going to have a group, an activity group with that. Plus, there are any interests that you have. There's going to be groups available. Study abroad is a great opportunity. One of our student ambassadors in our admissions office, who's actually a Franklin grad, Max Posnick, is his name. Max spent the entire summer in Europe. He's majoring in French and German, as well as international studies. Great experience for him. I mean, if you're going to major in international studies, you better travel internationally, you know? And just the experience itself is just absolutely wonderful. What we call a high impact practice. Students that have those high impact practices, like study abroad, like doing an internship, are more likely to succeed and in a timely fashion.
I agree with all, I mean, I think that's pretty much across the board. Having a connection to wherever you decide to go, that's very important. Getting involved with your school community, the community in general, around whatever school you decide to. If you have a connection, like you said, like Paul said, you're going to be successful.
I'd like to basically echo that. Being a community technical college, we always look at like, well, you don't really have student life, do you? People just commute and they go home. We actually have 40 very active student clubs on campus. A lot of professional organizations. Our chemistry department has a professional association with their students. They travel all the time. We have an award-winning newspaper, so if you're an aspiring journalist, even though we don't offer journalism, we have a liberal arts degree, take a lot of writing classes, work on the newspaper. What's great about these organizations at the technical college is that since turnaround is so short, opportunities for leadership are huge. We're constantly turning over new student leaders. You're only there 2 years. That means within that 2 years, you're always going to have an option to become an officer, to be involved in student government. And if you take advantage of that, you make the right connections, and that stays with you for the rest of your life.
Your apprenticeship's about the same. Many of the classes for apprenticeships are done at the technical colleges. Some of the training areas have their own, but they still use the technical colleges throughout Wisconsin to train their apprenticeships through or at. So many of the things you mentioned is, you're in my book for the apprenticeship, so
So if a student is doing an apprenticeship and taking classes through MATC, they can be involved in the clubs and activities.
For us in the military, two things. Number one, I encourage all soldiers that I have to take advantage of the opportunities the military offers them as far as additional trainings, classes, certifications, leadership classes, resilience classes, all classes that transfer to college credits and will look really, really good on a resume. I push my soldiers to do that, to better themselves that way. And number two, I push them to go to college. I can't tell you how many kids enlist where their parents try to make, hey, Bobby's going to sign up because you're going to pay for his college. I'm like, okay, great. Bobby enlists, and I see Bobby a year and a half later. I'm like, hey, Bobby, how's school? Well, I'm not in school, Sergeant Nelson. Why not? Well, my job at GameStop is really cool, and I have a girlfriend, and I'm like, why did you join? Well, to pay for my college. Well, why aren't you in college? So that's what I encourage my soldiers to do. It's nothing makes me more angry than a kid that enlists to go to college.
Wow, thank you so much. That was great. And when I look at the 5 of these people up here, these presenters, they all have very unique institutions, opportunities, I guess I should say, but yet they all work together so well. I have to talk about Mrs. Habermill's son, who actually was involved in all of these. He started off at UW Stevens Point, ended up joining, I don't know if I'll get this in the right order, but ended up joining the military, right, was in the National Guard, and then ended up doing an apprenticeship. Electrical apprenticeship, took classes at MATC, and then also took classes at Marquette, right? So he had one. So you too can do that. He's not the Franklin.
Why don't you just bring him in?
Well, in the top of the case, I think he's a Franklin High School grad.
Yeah.
So he can really just cover every institution. We have just a couple minutes left. Are there any things that you would like to add? Any last minute things that can help our students, help our peers know that what they have to offer, or any questions?
Question.
There's a question you would like to see if you can something. These guys are experts. Yes, go ahead.
For the apprenticeship, do you ever have an apprenticeship for like in the metals fields that you don't go to college for, or like a MATC?
The best way to find out that information, I know electrical really well. The other thing is stop over at our table and pick up this apprenticeship book. And I also have a sheet of paper for the website for the apprenticeship. And they'll go through in the different orders of what you need and what's available in the apprenticeships.
I'll try to make something else.
I already have one child at UW Waukesha.
Okay.
So for the math and stuff, should we be doing like both UW Waukee and UW Waukesha?
It's a wonderful question. Right now, you would do the separate.
Okay, so just do both schools and.
Right, because for financial aid reasons, we need approval from Department of Education, and that's not gonna happen right away, and then there might be a change in numbers. and-
That's what we're just trying to cover the bases with the unknown atmosphere.
Yeah, continue as is for now with Waukesha as you're filling out those forms.
Okay, I didn't know if things would just automatically transfer over.
So,
Okay, that's a great question. Other questions? I'm going to encourage you to stop by the tables during the resource fair as we travel on to your next session. If you go through the comments area, feel free to stop by there. Any closing thoughts, any closing comments that you would like to add? Go for it.
I feel like this is my opportunity right now.
Go for it, this is your opportunity.
Thanks. I should really mention the opportunity for Promise, which is a scholarship that could cover up to 2 years of tuition. The requirements are fairly easy, and our table does have a sheet that describes them. One of the main requirements that everyone should be aware of is the financial aspect. So there has to be some economic need in NEPA, the FAFSA. If you have any Pell Grant eligibility, that's the free money. That's how we know that you are financially eligible for Promise. The deadline to apply for admission for Promise and financial aid is February 1st. So I'm really urging all seniors to just put it in, you don't know what's gonna happen in June, July, August. But what you can do is at least figure out if this is an option for me, let's make it work, or let's keep it on the table. So it's the FAFSA, 16 or higher on the ACT, 90% attendance rate in the fall, 2.0 GPA for the fall, and then the applications that I mentioned. So it's a pretty straightforward process. Many students will qualify for it, but I must urge you to fill out the FAFSA as soon as possible, so you know financially if you qualify.
And if I could piggyback off that, in your senior year, look for scholarships. Don't look for scholarships just at the institution that you are applying to. There are scholarships available in your community, through your churches, through your parents' place of employment. Lots of money out there. My daughter applied for scholarships through Fond du Lac Community Foundation. She received a 4-year scholarship, pays 40% of her tuition every year, and all she had to do was fill out a form and write a statement. God bless her, saved me some money.
So bookmark, if you go on the Franklin High School website and you go on the school counselor page, there is a button called the hot sheet, and this is Price, one of our secretaries, updates on a regular basis. Those are all the scholarships that we are there. So that would be all the local scholarships that you would be talking about with those. You can look at the institution is a great place to start looking at any time. There's also some websites, fastbook.com, scholarships.com. We know we've had students be successful with those. So a great way to start looking and know you can pay for college. Be sure that you take advantage of your junior conference. Many of you, I think, are juniors. You want to come in for your junior conference with your parents. It's the best time. It's my favorite time of year, which is going on right now, because we get a chance to really look individually at your talents and your goals and your dreams and what are your next steps. So I just want to thank our presenters. These are all wonderful friends of Franklin High School. Some of you have been coming for many, many years. Others of you are brand new to us tonight. And we appreciate them so much for giving up their time and sharing their expertise with us. So thank you for being here.